get the resources they need. AltaPoint Health is leading the way in training physicians to provide specialized care for people struggling with addictive disorders. And joining me now is Dr. Inga Reiser to talk about addiction medicine. Right now, the misuse of opioids and stimulants is on the rise because of the pandemic, and we were talking a little bit about that earlier. Thank you so much for being here, first of all.
My pleasure. Thank you.
So talk about this practice and really what it's focusing on, especially during the pandemic.
Well, our new addiction medicine fellowship is in place to train physicians who already have specialty training in another specialty like family medicine, psychiatry, or neurology, but they want to gain additional expertise in treating individuals with drug and alcohol problems. And this is really important because we have a severe shortage of addiction experts in the country and especially in Alabama. And we're really hoping that this fellowship will help to kind of bridge that gap and train more addiction experts for the state. Because
it's so needed, right? I mean, we talk about the pandemic and folks may be going to different types of drugs to deal with this. Talk a little bit about why this is needed.
Yeah, we've unfortunately seen a big increase in the use of drugs and alcohol during the pandemic, and we've seen a big increase in the number of people presenting with drug and alcohol problems, and a lot of evidence that overdose deaths have increased during the pandemic. And unfortunately, I think we're going to continue to see the effects of these problems in our community for years to come.
So talk about addiction medicine and how it works.
So Addiction Medicine Fellowship is an additional year of training after a doctor has finished their residency. So after finishing the fellowship, a physician might choose to work in a specialized addiction treatment program, or they might simply want to have more expertise so that they can treat patients in their own practice who might be struggling with drug and alcohol problems.
And where are physicians training in addiction recovery?
So our fellowship is sponsored by the University of Alabama Department of Psychiatry, and our department has had a very close working relationship with AltaPoint Health for a number of years. So our fellows will be primarily working in AltaPoint addiction treatment programs, but they'll also provide consultation to the University Hospital Emergency Department.
And you did touch on this, but again, have you seen a severe increase in folks, being addicted to opioids and things during the pandemic?
Yeah, we've seen a lot of increase in a number of problems. Opioids were already a big issue before the pandemic, and things have gotten a lot worse during the pandemic. We've seen recently a big increase in the use of methamphetamine in the community, and that's become a big clinical problem as well.
All right, well, thank you so much for being here. Is there anything else you would like to add before we let you go?
Any local physicians that are interested, please look up our website.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much for being here again. And of course, you can rewatch this interview again, or you can share it with someone you know. Just head to our YouTube channel shortly after the newscast and click on that subscribe button so you never miss when a new story is posted.